Kosher Catfish here to talk to you about something, something. This is something. This is the dumping, like the Humpty of the Dumpty, and just get this stuff out of here. I had an accident a while ago, and it smoked the whole place up. I'm sorry about that. I did some arc welding, and somehow something caught on fire, and I'm still dealing with smoke. I think I swallowed some of it. Anyway, Coach Catfish here to talk to you today, and I know my antenna it's just way up there. My antenna is way up there because the antenna does what it does with CRT. And, CRT and going back to bio and all that kind of stuff have something to do with each other. And I got other things to stress to you today. And I heard the little cockerel, the little sucker had to lose his head at some point because I don't need no more cockerels. Anyway, what it was, the projection, the CRT projection up here. It is like a parallel plane if you're in the dielectric field strength kind of situation. But otherwise, it looks like well, it is not a perpendicular, but it is vertical. It is. And old Lizard want to go, oh, this shit, the sucker tried to climb it a while ago, and it like tore my eyeballs out. That's almost why I got this up here. The reason I got this up here is I got me some neodymium's magnets. And because I saw somebody on YouTube say, you put them suckers up here by your pineal gland, and it will keep you out of prison. It will keep you from doing bad things because it is near your pineal gland, because you don't want to have anything to do with anything penal. Anyway, that's what the Kosher Catfish got. I got me a neodymium magnet right here, and this sucker's supposed to draw in intelligence. Because, I need all the intelligence I can get. And what it was, I think it put me on to something. That's why I'm here today. I was going to talk to you about something. But I think the Diaguanier internet is working, I think. But the boy took off, as a boy always does, with his friend, the big cockerel that holds his baby. He's here. He's here to hang out and give me emotional support so I can just touch the crown of his head. Anyway, that sucker's, he's made out of something. He ain't heavy like Chevy, but he's a plastic like elastic. And he just pull him and he pops back. No, he would not do that. You pull him and he would pull apart. Anyway, Coach Catfish here, talk to you is about something today that all this here has culminated into the pineal gland. And the magnetic field is neodymium, and that's why it looks up here. It looks like I had surgery of some kind, but actually what this is I took a Fortran type thing, and they looked at where the pineal was, and it's right here. And that's where I got the magnet. It is drawing in the intelligence of some kind. And I guess what I was here today, let me have a sip of my apple. This is an apple for the teacher. Well, Coach Catfish just tries to teach, and that's what I'm trying to do now. Let me have my moment. I'm sorry. What we here to talk about was the euthanasia. Now, Coach Catfish, something goes in this end and that end, and it comes out here, and I'm not sure if it has anything to do with each other. But what I was just hearing is something about the euthanasia. The euthanasia. And it had to do with the people up north. The people up in north. The cold people. Where it's so cold that they don't even want to do it because it's just too cold. And they talking about bringing in the euthanasia. Even for the young people. And Coach Catfish trying to understand what all that meant. Because what I thought was, even the North people was just frigid and stuff because it's cold. And I know they didn't have their babies and stuff, but they was bringing in the euthanasia because I guess they need more warm bodies. I guess that's all I can come up with. And what they say is at some point, the euthanasia will be moving down here. Now, Coach Catfish has understood that all along because, my neighbor next door, they has the exchange, the foreign exchange. And it wasn't like liras and mirrors and the bricks and the fricks and all them kind of things. It's somebody came here from Asia. And so it's the excuse me, Coach Catfish has been having a cough the last few days, and I think it has to do with CRT getting into me. But no, I think really what it was I think it's a good thing when you have exchanges of this and here and exchanges of that's there. And the whole thing was to bring it down into euthanasia. So I don't see anything negative about it, but I just did not understand that it was heading this way. Just heading down here. It's getting in law that we're going to have the youth from Asia. I guess that's what it means. I'm not sure about it, but since I have what I have with my issues, my tissues, and I hear things, and I'm not sure what it comes out as. All I can say is, hey, I better look at my script. Because man with green eyes stand by me and go, oh, he's got behind the curtain. You know who he is. Mr. Brown, you know who he is. He's a cell phone man. Anyway, oh, this is what the whole thing was about, and I wasn't even sure of it. Hollering the Winnie. Holler the Winnie. Now, if you follow Kosher Catfish, and of course I know you don't because nobody watches what I do, you would understand about the hollering the Winnie. The holler the Winnie. The death thing, where I talked about it last year, was, you holler the Winnie, you bow down to the Winnie, or you hollow the Winnie, and you eat the Winnie meat and all that kind of stuff. And it just sort of goes with what it is. And I guess somehow, the man with the green eyes and the black cow, he come up with this because he didn't want to do the strip. Anyway, I already talked about the euthanasia next door when they come and hung out down here. And then the Canadadians don't do it because it's cold. Okay, and I guess that's what's happening up there in the north when them people say, hey, my name is Jean Lafoot. Hey, I'm not sure what they say. Anyway, that's what it was here. And then you got Western population decline got to impact the youth from Asia. Oh, I guess that's what it was all about. We got a decline of the Western youngins, so we got to import the youth from Asia. And I guess that will take care of all our needs. And you see, Kosher Catfish got the neodymium magnet here, and I guess what it is it's drawing in this knowledge, because I think this is one of the best understandings I've had so far, because I just don't know any of it. Maybe it's sucking my brains out like a black hole of some kind. I'm thinking, if I get this here up here, go, oh, it hangs. See, that's the magnet, and that sucker's sucking my brains and intelligence in here, and that's why I guess I learned about the euthanasia, and they coming over here and replacing population of the coal people because they frigid. They ain't doing it or something. So I guess it's a happy thing. Everybody work it out. You ain't producing enough, you just import what you need. That's called the supply side need and supply chain in the exchange. We ain't got enough people to do what we do. We just get the euthanasia because they got lots and lots of folks, and they're good people. They're kind people. I love the euthanasia. They brought the anime. The anime. Not the enemy, but the anime. Well, you see them things that looks like cartoons, but they act like adults. Anyway, Kosher Catfish not sure about all this stuff, but I think that's what it means. And if it's not, then, well, I just waste my time. Anyway, it don't rhyme, and it don't have to. Praise Yah, we have another day. Hallelujah. I'm not sure about any of this, but it is what I know.